Hi everybody, it's Karen at Simply Living for Him. I'm just coming on here real quick this morning. I have a busy to-do list, so I just wanted to come on here really quick and don't really have on any makeup or do my hair yet. But hey, I just wanted to come on here real quick. We've had a busy kind of few days here, kind of sad, kind of excited that summer's coming, but our animals here at the farm are not doing so great. If you guys saw my post the other day, we had lost a chicken during the night to a raccoon that invaded the coop, and it was just terrible to be awakened by that sound in the middle of the night. So if you saw my post about getting new ducks, I've kind of put that on hold for a little bit because I'm sad about these animals. We've lost all of our guineas in the past few weeks. We've lost our duck, and now we lost a chicken. First chicken that we've lost to a predator. And to wake up at 3 in the morning hearing the commotion going on back there, but my hero husband Steve went running out there to save everything, and unfortunately we did lose a chicken in the whole big mess. So I won't give you the details, but it was horrific at 3 in the morning. And so that was our sad news here at the farm. It is a gorgeous day. I'm going to show you around real quick, and then I'm going to talk to you about a new challenge for June. This is the beautiful morning here at Love's Farm. We'll talk to you in a minute about our new theme on the blog for June. Look how beautiful that sky is today. It's just perfect. You can sort of hear the chickens. They're way back there behind the barn. So I just wanted to talk real quick about what's coming up on the blog for this month and the new podcast episode today. As you guys know, last month we had a series on the blog about reading the Bible first before anything else in the morning. So if you haven't read your Bible yet today, I would encourage you to get off of here and go read your Bible first before you see what anybody else has to say out there in the internet world or anywhere else. I would encourage you to set no words before your eyes each morning until you have set His word before your eyes. So that was our kind of theme for May, but I'm still going to be encouraging you guys forever to do that. So even though it's not sort of the theme on the blog, I will still be encouraging you guys to get in the Word first each morning, to seek His Word before anything else, before Facebook, before emails, before texts, before any junk of the day starts to fill up your mind with His Word. Now for June, I have started a new series, and we'll be talking all about my very favorite time of year, summer, and we'll be talking about simple summer and ways to simplify your summer and keep it simple, especially for kids. They don't need to be running around all summer. Summer is a great time to refresh and renew and sort of, just be kids, and for adults too. It's a great time to just sort of rest. So the new podcast today is up. You can go over to iTunes, you can go over to the blog, you can go over to SoundCloud to listen to the podcast. Make sure if you're on iTunes that you subscribe to the podcast and you rate and review it. Honestly, I don't care, but Steve tells me that's good, that we should have people doing that. So if you don't mind, go ahead and do that. Otherwise, you can just listen right over on the blog. So I'm talking about simple summer. That'll be my theme for June, and sort of challenging you guys to unplug a little bit. No rules, no commitments. Again, you don't have to answer to me, between you and God, asking Him, is there an area of my life that I need to unplug a little bit? You'll hear all about it on the podcast. What I'm saying is taking maybe an hour each afternoon, taking a week of the summer, taking a day of the summer, whatever it is, finding a little bit of time to sort of disconnect with the world so you can connect with Him. So I am talking about that today. You'll be hearing much more about it in June. I'll be getting on here live in the mornings to try to encourage you guys to do that, and I'll also keep encouraging you to stay in the Bible. If you're watching, comment below. I don't have my computer out here because I sort of did this spontaneous, so if you're commenting and I'm not answering, it's because I don't see the comments on my phone for some reason, and I didn't bring my computer out here. I totally did this spontaneously. I was sitting out on my deck and I thought, I got to do a Facebook Live today. First of all, it's a beautiful day. Second of all, I wanted to announce the new series for June, and it was just a great time to get on here. So I totally spontaneously did this. That's why I look like this. I didn't even fuss about what I look like. You guys don't care. So anyway, I will look at the comments after the this is over, because I don't think, I'm going to try to see if I can see them somehow. Nope, I don't see them. So if you are commenting, I will look at them right after this, and I will go and answer them. So again, the series for May, Setting No Words Before Your Eyes. Oh, I see a comment. Hello, good morning. Thank you for commenting. I do see it. Great. The series for May was Setting No Words Before Your Eyes Until You Set His Word Before Your Eyes. Continue to do that. It doesn't end just because May is over. And now for June, we are going to be talking about simple summer, ways to keep it simple, and unplugging a bit. Not saying you have to unplug for the summer, not saying you have to go off the grid. Although sometimes I think Steve wants to do that around here. But really just talking about ways to disconnect for a little bit from the world so you can connect with God. Of course, that brings me to our Simply Living for Him retreat, which is in just 6 weeks. 6 weeks from now, we will be at the retreat together. If you want to join us, there is still time to register. Contact me, go to the blog, register, and join us for a retreat where we'll be doing just that. Disconnecting for a little bit so we can connect with God. Again, we have sad news over here on the farm. We've lost so many animals in the past few weeks. We absolutely love living out here, but I know the consequences of keeping animals and these things is that nature wins often, and nature has won lately around here. And honestly, I don't know why God invented the raccoon, or created, I should say, the raccoon, but I have no use for the raccoon right now because I'm disgusted with the raccoon for going into our chicken coop and taking one of our chickens in such a horrific way. So my poor husband was out there at 3 in the morning 2 nights ago because we awoke to horrible sounds. I had been sleeping with my window open. I sleep with my window open here because at night it's like the frogs and all the little critters. It just is such a beautiful sound to fall asleep to. Not such a beautiful sound to wake up to at 3 in the morning when a raccoon is invading your chicken coop. So, hero hubby Steve went out there and saved the day, and we did lose one chicken, but at least we didn't lose the others. At least the others are safe. Last night we locked down that coop like you wouldn't believe. He put all sorts of contraptions, so I'm hoping that this won't happen again, and this raccoon will stay away from Love's Farm. So pray that raccoon away and all the other meanies out there. So we are going to do maybe our last full day of school here today. I mean, during the summer. Actually, if you go over to Bible-Based Homeschooling today, my other website, I have a whole post up about summer schooling if you're a homeschooler. Go over and see what we do in the summer. It's a post from last year, but it'll pretty much apply to this year. So we'll be doing our last day of school today. Like I said, sort of formal school. We will still be reading. I have them writing journals for the summer. I gave each child a journal that they are to write in every day for the summer. And we will be doing, math just to keep their minds going. Not every day, but we'll be sort of reviewing here and there. And so we're very excited. Summer is my absolute favorite time of the year. I absolutely love summer. So I am very excited that summer is beginning. What are you guys up to? Let me know. If I see the comments, I will answer. If I don't, I'll look at them later. Again, we are starting a new series on the blog this month about unplugging, but mostly it's about simple summer. Ways to keep it simple. Kids don't need to be entertained. They do not need a big crazy schedule in summer. It's okay to use summer as a time to sort of de-stress, decompress, reconnect, and definitely to spiritually nourish ourselves. Do you guys ever see summer like that? Years ago, I read this, one of these funny articles. I don't know how true it is, but it said that the reason we sweat in the summer is to get rid of all the toxins from our bodies. And, if anyone knows me, I do not like to be cold. I love summer. I'm all about hazy, hot, and humid. I know, I'm weird. I rarely turn on the air conditioner unless we're having company because I don't want to torture them. And so, I just keep moving to get out of the sun. So anyway, I rarely turn on the air conditioner. I love summer. I don't mind when it's like hazy, hot, humid. I don't mind sweating. So I read this article and I sort of joked to Steve, like, see, God intended for us to detoxify in the summer, and that's why we're hot and we sweat. Well, I almost look at spiritually that way too. Summer, your schedule changes. Whether you're a homeschooler, a public schooler, a working mom, or, you're not even a mom. Everybody's summer schedule changes a little bit, and it sort of is a little bit, slower. And usually, I don't know, there might be some jobs, out there where it's totally crazy in the summer, but most people, their summer schedule is a little bit less. Why not use that as a time to really connect with the Lord again when things are a little bit down, right? When you have the time. So I'm talking about that on the podcast today. I'll be talking much more about that this month on the blog. Again, don't mind my no makeup and hairdo today. I totally came on here spontaneous. I was like, I want to do a Facebook Live because I've got to go to Sam's Club in a little bit. I've got to finish up schoolwork in a little bit. And I thought, let me get on here now or I won't get on here later. Hi, Lisa. You do math and reading in the summer too. Lots of outside and exploring. Absolutely. Oh, you're in the Pacific Northwest. How beautiful. It's too gorgeous to be inside all day. Definitely, right? This is our classroom. Let me show you guys one more time our classroom right now and in the like this. I mean, really, look at that sky. And we haven't had many great days like this. We've had a lot of rain. So on a day like this, my kids will not be on electronics. There's no need for it. I've been sort of making this rule. If the sun is out, no electronics. Right? Look at this. You hear the birds. We have a stream back there. It's kind of all overgrown. There's some raspberry bushes out there waiting to be picked. There's chickens way back behind the barn. And this is Love's Farm. So, who wants to be indoors in a time like this? And we can still do so much learning out here. There is so much learning. Or even just, as I was saying, if you listen to the podcast today, taking some books and sitting on a picnic blanket out in your yard just to change things up a little bit. So, hi, Michelle. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Yes, we love it here. Today is a beautiful day, I must admit. Lately, it hasn't been this beautiful, but today's a beautiful day. And because of all that rain, our grass is super duper long. So my boys, that's their job, will be out here for a couple hours this afternoon to cut the grass. Chores are part of learning, right? Everyday experiences, everyday learning. So tell me what you guys are doing. Listen to the podcast today. I will be writing a blog post about the new series for June, which is Simple Summer, and focusing on unplugging a little bit, disconnecting from the world for a little bit while we connect more with Him. Again, using summer even as a time to sort of spiritually connect with the Lord. If you can't make it to our retreat next month, plan a little time for yourself, whether it's a day, an afternoon, whatever it is, where you can have a little retreat for yourself at home. Do you hear those birds? I don't know if you can hear them on here, but they are beautiful. They're all flying around. Listen over to the podcast today, and I will be writing more and definitely coming on here more live, because now that our school schedule is changing, I will have a little bit more time. So I'll be coming on here in the mornings as I can. Hopefully next time I will do my hair and makeup. Not that you guys care. I don't care. So this is how I look when I have not done anything yet. So let me know how you guys are doing. Let me know what you are up to today. I'll comment below later as I see more comments coming in if you're watching the replay. And I will see you the next time on the live video. Okay, take care. Bye.